Greetings and gratitude to all life forms and life workers who have found this strange cosmic runic broadcast. You are reaching and are in the obscure side of the internet. There is a mainstream, a lame stream, and an obscure stream. Most people drink from the main. Some like the lame. And some know deep underneath the water there's a deep aquifer that goes into the barren deserts, deep underneath the ground. You can feel that rhythm of it. You know, when you're walking, sometimes you can feel the aquifer, powerful streams of water jetting underneath your feet, 1,000 miles underneath the earth. Some people don't notice it. Some people move past it with the ley lines, the bones of the ancestors, and all the other beautiful things underneath the earth. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to see this beautiful system of luminous caves with bioluminescent fungus. They don't want to acknowledge the amazement of the universe because it violates something they thought was supposed to be a certain way. I say open yourself up to that way. Find a different way to see it. Maybe it's a different vibration. Maybe it's a different echo. Maybe it's a different sensation. How can you find that sensation? It is you, within you, and always there for you. So this is my recommendation for any person who's confused in this dynamic time. But I'm here for you. So what we're going to be doing is messages for anyone now or in the future based on these criteria. So, anyone here okay. So any Arcturians, I'm calling in the Arcturians. Anyone from Arcturus, anyone who feels connected to Arcturus, any vibration that is Arcturian in nature, that feels connected to this vibration, or that one time really wanted this Arcturian, even if you never even know what an Arcturian is. Here it is, now it is, and let's share it together. If you're here, please say stop. If not, I'll stop. Okay, Arcturian, understand? Connect deeply to the earth. Connect to the planet, to the terraformer, to the natural force of organic compound in which life comes from. This is breaking through any density. Know that the more you ground, the more you see that dawn coming through. Look to your beautiful enterprise, to the things you have created, Arcturians, and know that your connection to Source is amplifying through these beginnings, these dawns that you bring to other races and yourself on a daily basis. Know that show up in the skies. The more you show up in the skies, the more people can see and honor you. The more that they can see your self-sacrifice and your ability of success and victory of your mission. Keep showing up in the skies and know, Arcturians, there's a lot of people looking there for you. Arcturians, know that humans are defensive. They're afraid of new alien vibrations. Connect to your sensation of compassion to better understand how humans connect and identify to the universe. Thank you to all Arcturian vibrations now or in the future. Greetings, we have Bala. Tell me how to pronounce the first name properly, and I will. Greetings, Skywalker. Do you feel compelled to any of those words? Next are Starseeds. Any Starseeds in the house? Please say stop if you're a Starseed. Okay. That's how it's spelled, yes. How is it pronounced? Jazzy. Okay. Jazzy. If you're a Starseed, please say stop. If not, then choose Rune, red, white, or blue. Okay, any other Starseeds? If not, again, Skywalker, say stop. Starseed. Now or in the future. Okay, one from the future says stop. And then here's your rune reading. Okay, Jazzy, say stop. Well, Starseed, you showed up right when I was calling in the Starseeds, so. Okay, Jazzy, you can say stop. And Skywalker, you can say stop. Or any other Starseeds now or in the future, please say stop. Okay, you, Jazzy, you also feel like a Starseed, so you both say stop at the same time. Okay, we're going to do... Okay. So, to any Starseeds now or in the future, you are going to be doubly abundant, doubly prosperous, doubly frequency of wealth, of the cattle, of all of the things you need for your life and wealth. Find in yourself this knowing now. You don't need to wait for this abundance. This abundance is yours. If you are a starseed, you deserve to be abundant. You have the power to be abundant. Look to the stars and know that the stars are abundant in light. Keep going on your journey. Find your vehicle, find your momentum, your speed, your rotation, and keep traveling. Keep seeing different places on this beautiful planet internally and externally. Use the internet and books and maps to study different places before you go there. And it will help your connection to the stars. Look up star charts. If you are missing your home planet, if you are missing your star, that you come from Starseed, look up star charts. By seeing these star maps or unmapped pictures of space, you can feel these connections. And the more you research where you feel connected to as a starseed, there's probably one plant that grows on your home planet that also grows on Earth, maybe more. If you can find that one plant and surround yourself with it, that is you connecting to your starseed planet. To any Arcturians, I'm not going to spoil it for you because there's many Arcturian planets. So I'll let you find your own planet. And so there we go to any starseeds. Next step is Sirians, calling in any Sirians of the highest lion light. Okay, Jazzy. Jazzy, at this time, you are going through a dawn process. You are waking up to who you are, to why you are, and what you're doing in life. You are breaking through that past idea of victimhood into victorhood. You are becoming successful in belief and in idea, the highest state. You are creating and understanding more of your reality every day. Look to your vehicle. Look to your transportation. If you want a better one, now is a good time to invest in that. You deserve to be moving in style, to be driving around, riding around in the thing that you want to. Find that right mode of transportation to yourself and honor again. Double dawn. You're double breaking through. You get 2 breakfasts. You get twice as much amazement than what you can think. When you wake up at dawn, you get more of the day than if you wake up at noon. Bring forth this moment now, Jazzy, and understand profoundly that your sensation of excitement, of breakthrough, of perseverance should be honored and celebrated, even through the hard times, even when everything's difficult, even when the whole world's falling down around you. Chicken Little screaming and that the sky is falling. How are you going to deal with the calm within? How are you going to find the beauty, the magic, the mystery, the mysticism, the heartbeat of the cosmos is within you as these massive chunks of ice the size of cars fall from the sky? How are you dealing with this massive craters being created around you? And how are you knowing that you are able to weather the storm? Answer these questions to yourself, and you will open up to your highest, most starseed magic. Thank you, Jazzy Bala. Four people. Thank you. Okay. To any Syrians, if there's any Syrians here, please say stop, or I will stop when I feel a Syrian contact me. If this is for anyone from the Sirius system, from any Sirius system, who feel connected to the Syrian energies, or who just want this specific message now or in the future. I'm being serious about Syrians. Any Syrians, here we go. Okay, then double for you, because you are a Syrian here talking to me. Know that your spaceship is close by. Your transportation from here to Sirius is your Merkaba, your light body. You have your spaceship with you everywhere you go. Use your light body to transmit telepathically to Sirius at any time to gain mission updates, statuses, and more connections to yourself and your Syrian relatives. To any other Syrians now or in the future, your magic is profound here on the Earth plane. In Sirius, you don't call it magic, you call it science. But in Earth, we call it magic. And what you call magic on your planet, we call science. So understand the difference. Use your powerful creativity to create the best connection from the cosmos to the Earth plane in a humane fashion. Find the most humane magic within you, and know that it is amplifying throughout the Earth plane to any Syrians. Understand that your channeling, your ability to speak to spirit, to source, to entities telepathically is huge. Use your telepathic powers now, which is one of the gifts of the Syrians, to really connect in the best way possible to source. Never forget, Syrian, that your magic is amplifying every day. You have more mysterious power than anyone will ever tell you. No reader can give you an accurate reading. No mage can tell you your future. Why? Because you are constantly shaping that future with every breath. You use magic of breath, magic of heartbeat, magic of blinking. These magics transform reality to such a level in which no form of divination can accurately predict, because the act of gaining the divination will change what is said in the divination. Thank you, SIRIAN, for knowing that as a diviner of all kinds of the cosmic, I say I honor you and your unique magic. Thank you for finding my broadcasts, and I hope you tell your friends. Thank you. Okay, as we move on Cosmic Radio with Violinus, is there any Pleiadians? If you feel connected to the Pleiades, to Pleiadian consciousness, to the powerful entities of the Pleiadians, positive, of the highest light, if you resonate to this message from the Pleiadians, please say stop, or I'll stop when I feel compelled. Yes, you have access to your spaceship. That's fine. If you are my Starseed ambassador, you can say stop, Skywalker. Sometimes I have a Starseed who comes from many different places. These are all the ones I feel connected to. Okay. Personal Starseed message is you are psychically protected. Nothing can hurt you, nothing can stop you, nothing can damage you. You are at the highest level of protection, perfection, and allowance. Any Pleiadian entity, know now that your strength, your allowance to persevere through strength of will and understanding and surrender is more powerful than what others can ever fathom, because you transmit the totally different reality. Connect. To the breakthrough that is now. You are making it happen. You are this thing that is making it happen. You are the light that shines through the darkness. Pleiadian, know that you break through the dark waves, creating shadow that actually is light in many ways. Because your victory is now. Your success is in this moment. Your mission complete is very soon. Know, Pleiadian, that all of the light, the bright, the infinite might you bring to the universe is seen, acknowledged, and represented throughout the cosmos. Okay, if you feel connected to Agartha, the inner Earth colonies of the hollow planet, if you want or feel connected to this message in any way, please say stop. Sukiyaki, no need for the UN ration pack. My fiance makes certain that I'm well eaten. Not only just lentils. If it was up to me, I would just eat lentils, but she makes certain that that's not the case. Okay, if you are in Agartha, or feel connected to Agartha, please say stop. This is not a food channel, Sukiyaki. I don't know what the group of 8 is. Okay, thank you, Agarthan, known as Skywalker. Thank you for walking in the hollow earth. No, I can. I just choose not to. I'm vegetarian, Sukiyaki. But if I wasn't, I would eat lamb. When I wasn't vegetarian, lamb was my favorite. So you got that right. Okay, Skywalker, you are the earth. You bring the earth. You hold histories and ancient lineages from Agartha, long family lines of connections to the deep underwater oceans. Connect to that magic within you every day. To any Agarthans who hear this message, know that you are bringing the inner light of the earth to the surface by incarnating as a human, by interacting with the humans, and by respecting the humanity of all kindness, respect, and understanding. Bring forth this victory now. Know that you are protected by the light, by the lions, by the creation of Source. It is here with you always. Your gift is to show up in light, in bright, in hope and prosperity, in understanding and happiness. I wouldn't say I'm cranky at all. Sukiyaki. I'm having a cosmic time. Sukiyaki, if it was up to me, I would take tablets to not eat, and I would go into a chamber to not sleep. I don't prefer to do either of those activities. No rations are needed, friend. And I have no hunger. Skywalker has seen me cranky. She knows what it's like when I actually am. This is nothing like that, Sukiyaki. Sukiyaki, please read the description of this video. Things might have changed since the last time you've read it. Plasma energy. If you feel like you're working with plasma energy, if you understand plasma energy, if you want to know more about it, plasma energy, if you just want this message coming up right now, please say stop. I don't prescribe the labels here, Sukiyaki. The only label I am is a librarian, and a librarian doesn't disclose what they eat to the people who check out books. That's how I see it. If you walked up to a librarian and you was like, hey, yo, librarian, what did you have for lunch? Depends on the librarian. Some will tell you what they had, and some will like, no, I'm not going to tell you what I had for lunch. Just depends on the librarian. I'm a personal one who doesn't like to talk about eating. I don't like food. I don't want to promote food, and I don't want to support food on my channel. I'm an anti-food person. I like food. I celebrate food. But I do not want to promote food here. I'll promote lemon water. Hello, lemon water is in the house. Okay. Skywalker, you and your plasma energy cannon is producing nothing but love for mankind. You are helping bring more vibration in the plasmonic form. There's many different ways that matter can take, but we oftentimes see the main three: gaseous, liquid, and solid. But when things are plasmatic, when the plasma is flowing, it creates a dynamic energy for mankind. Even when things are stagnant, when things are not happening, the plasma flow is still happening in its own frequency bandwidth. It is sometimes so subtle that we don't acknowledge it. The plasma is within you. the cosmic plasma of kindness, of understanding, of respect, of compassion, and respondence to the needs of others. The giving and receiving of your powers and your strength. Sukiyaki, my question for you is, why are you concerned what I eat? More than anything else. Yes, and that's a form of judgment, friend. I do not promote that judgment. So, if you are working with plasma energy, you may not directly see the results of your labors, but your children and the next generations will. The echo of what's happening with the plasma tech might take 50 to 100 years to completely change the world. Once it does, those of us in this generation will be remembered for the first people who were working with the plasma tech. I am aware of that, Sukiyaki. Thank you for sharing that to the universe here on this page. Hello, DYB. Resin, wood, or bead? Sukiyaki. I had one of these. It was great. Check it out. Good website, good company, and a lot of options of healthy eating. That's why supplements are important. Okay, DYB, please tell me to stop. I will stop when I feel compelled. Your choice. Skywalker, please stay tuned, because there will be more messages for you if you're my Starseed ambassador. Thank you for having a healthy lifestyle. Sukiyaki, healthy eating is very much part of my spiritual path and my journey. It's something that is not simple for me. So, to not air my dirty laundry on the internet, I will not go into detail with my struggle with eating. And I will say, choices are good. Okay, DYB, you are such a strong and powerful person. You make. I do not eat fish. I take natural fish supplements, fish substitute supplement. Every moment you choose to have strength, DYB, every moment you choose to persevere, every moment you choose to keep going, means you're protected, means no one can hurt you, no one can attack you and your family, no one can take from you, no one can remove anything, no one can cause damage in any way. Why? Because you are leading to the victory of the cosmos. Everything's going to happen. The aliens and wizards and magic and gods are getting directly involved with your activities now. Your activities are now reaching a cosmic zenith. You're being talked about on galactic council meetings, and you were not before. So your name is getting cosmic famous. So be aware of that, DYB. You might get contacted by certain groups very soon. Be open to that. Reach out to me for further clarification. Yeah, no fish, sukiyaki. What happens when a criminal group of interplanetary slavers get removed from power and all of their wealth needs to be disseminated to help the children in need? Okay. Okay, to any angels, if you feel like you're connected to the angels, if you feel like you are an angel, if you feel like the angels are with you, please say stop in your mind, or anyone here, please say stop. I will stop when I hear someone say it, either in my mind or in the chat. Greetings, 4 people. Thank you for finding the most obscure broadcast on the internet. At least right now. There will be more obscure ones in the future. The angels are telling us that now we need to break past everything. The main prevailing theme of today is really the dawn is now. Now's the moment to really look to the skies. And if you feel connected to the angels, they're up there. They're hiding in the clouds. They're far away from sight, but they're there. Know that the angels are here with us, always. Always in the sky, always higher than what we think, always monitoring and being supportive. If you feel connected to the angels, they will listen to you. Write them letters, sing them songs, give them poems, and they will respond. The ancestry of humanity is that of the angels. We gain the inheritance of all those who've gone before us, those who you love and who have passed away. Some of them have become angels, and some of them are still spirits who or reincarnated or did all kinds of things. Those who did become angels, they still care about you, and they're still here with you. Okay, sukiyaki. Last time here, no food talk. This is not a food live chat. I'll say it again. I respect everybody's need and desire to like food and enjoy food, but me personally do not want to promote food on my platform. There's a lot of other food advocates, including the one woman I want to marry. So I'll let the people who like food talk about food. With me, I'm not a big fan of food, so we don't need to talk about it. But Divya J, greetings. Thank you, Lioness, and I hope you enjoyed the gazelle you had for dinner. I hope it tasted amazing. You call it cranky, I call it not wanting to talk about food because I'm not cranky at all. So Divya J, thank you for being here. Do you want beads, resin, or wood? Divya J, send me an email with the proper Ganesh diet, and then I will run it by my professional dietitian, who is not going to be named publicly, Sukiyaki. But thank you for being here. I really want to give you a reading, though. So, Sukiyaki, please choose if you would like a reading. Okay, if you feel connected to an archangel, any archangels, any of the archangels, if you are an archangel, if you love the archangels, if you know they're here and you want to hear their message, please say stop. I get your small talk, Sukiyaki. Yeah, I felt uncomfortable about it then, and I did it anyway. And now I just don't want to do it. I don't want to talk about food. Let's talk about other things. Sukiyaki. Have you ever seen a kappa? Have you ever seen a weird turtle creature come up from the water, snatch children, and eat them underwater? Skywalker, the dawn is now. You are the dawn walker. You are the moment of time in which the past, the present, and the future all become one. You need to acknowledge how powerful this is in you. Sit in it and take a deep moment inside. People kill each other over food, Sukiyaki. I'm not a big fan of it, and I don't want to promote it here. So. Surely, hello. Thank you for finding this obscure broadcast. If you can feel connected to the archangels, anyone know the archangels are protecting you. Michael and the Metatron and all of them are aware of your activities, are sending angels to watch you and to know that when you're asleep, the demons are being slain. The archangels, again, want to remind you that the earth is where you are meant to be. Don't long to go up to the skies, long to bring the skies to the earth. Bring the bridge of the highest light down into the earth plane. Connect deep into that and make it manifest within your reality now. The archangels are here to remind you that the sunlight, the brightness, kindness, and excitement you want in your life is being celebrated and being honored throughout all of existence. And this is through the spinach and through the carrot, through the bunny, through the man, the woman, to all life forms. Some we choose to eat and some we don't choose to eat. And some we choose to judge others for eating. And some we say it's not ethical to eat. And some are poisonous. And some will kill us if we eat. So how are you going to respond to your choices in life, universe? The archangels are asking you, how are you going to go forward? They're here, they're protecting you, and they're just in this moment to be. You are not, but others will. I get you. I got food deficit. I tell you, I got food trauma. Me and food have a toxic relationship. I'm working on it. Me and food got relationship therapy going on. So I got a slight food triggering sukiyaki. So no offense. So But yes, I prefer rice and beans every day if it's up to me. Me and food, not the best friends. We're working on it. Just getting better every day. I'm totally transparent to the internet. I'll tell people about what's going on. Yeah, me and food, we don't get along. For a long time, we had some issues, but now I'm working with food. We got an agreement. It's been working out pretty well, so I'm gonna keep going with the agreement I got with nutrition, um, so I can continue to be alive to give these obscure broadcasts to people going for it. It's either I eat too much or I don't eat enough was my problem for a long time, and it would go dramatically like a roller coaster. And I'm working on stabling out. It's gonna be a fun ride. Instead of that's not very fun. You're just sick. You go. That's kind of fun. No, you didn't trigger me, friend. I triggered myself. No one can trigger anyone else. All you can do is pull your own trigger. So no one triggered me. I triggered myself. I just used you as an excuse. And not even that, because I'm acknowledging that you're not an excuse. So I don't forgive you because you did nothing wrong. Any other person would have just told you they ate it. It would have been cool. I'm just the one obscure broadcaster who is like, yo, let's not do that right now. Let's not promote the food industry. Okay. Are you a blue avian? Do you know the blue avian? Have you seen those crazy telepathic blue birds who show up in people's meditations and dreams and visions and comas? They transmit powerful light language and magic. Are you one of them? Do you feel connected to them? Do you want to hear the messages? If so, please say stop. That's the only thing, Sukiyaki, I tell you. Only thing is food. Nah. Besides the fact that the weather is being controlled by government technology, it's all good. Good weather out here, Sukiyaki. No, I'm just messing with you. Thank you for being here. Okay, blue avians, 5, 4. You got seconds to say stop. I don't know. Some people say it can. Some people say they can't. I don't know. Okay, Sukiyaki, the blue avians want you to know at this time that whatever things you need, whatever demands, whatever ideas that you want to create into your life are already here. Find the needs you have and find the solutions is joy. Bring joy to all the blue avians. Say, be joyous, humans. Why are you so sad? Why aren't you bringing happiness in every breath? Why isn't joy your breath of existence? Why do you force sadness and anxiety and crankiness to other people? Why don't you just be joyous and happy? That's the question the blue avians ask. It comes in waves, it comes in flows. It's not a constant thing. Sometimes it's high tide, sometimes it's low tide. But follow the flow of existence. Hold your spear and know that you can take that mighty well down with a precision blow at the exact moment. Wait for the timing to be exact before you make that choice in reality. To all blue avians, understand that humans are very defensive. They get angry, provoked if they don't understand things, and they may get confused and take their confusion as fact. Acknowledge this, respect it, and do as much as you can to speak in a way that is as understandable as possible to the current level of digestible conversation. No crime, friend. That had nothing to do with you. That crankiness was not yours. The blue avians say you had no crime. You're good, dude. I got no bad blood. I don't drink blood or plasma of that type. So if so, I would get sick. Yes. Okay, say stop. When you feel them show up. These are the highest violet light. So if you like food, so the violet aliens, they have one vegetable that grows on their planet that grows on our planet, and it is violet color. Do you know what vegetable it is? It is cabbage, violet cabbage. So the violet aliens eat a lot of cabbage. They grow cabbage scientifically, so it has all the nutrients they need. So your violet aliens eat cabbage. Genetically and scientifically modified cabbage. Violet colored cabbage that glows and radiates and is like has an aura, a visible aura. So first thing they need to say is you feel like you're not birthing what you want. You feel like you're not manifesting the things that you need. You feel like life is not happening in the way that it should. This is not true. This is just a perception. You feel like you're poor, but you get to be wealthy if you believe you're wealthy and you make action and choices and deliberate, continuous consciousness activity to make that happen. You can be one of the wealthiest people in the world. You just need to plant the seed and let it grow. All of the things you've done in the past are going to harvest now, Sukiyaki. These entities of highest light are telling you that the light is within you. Your seed, the deepest part of you is the seed of fire, the never-ending flame of the universe. Feel this cabbage seed in the earth spread up to the surface and know when the time is right to pick it. When is the time to dig up the earth to get the powerful ball of edible light that you can consume and find the nourishment throughout the whole universe. They want you to know that now is harvest season. Get your energy ready to get all of the mighty cabbages from the earth plane inside your brain, inside the garden of your mind, and consume the mental food to become your highest and most realized cosmic self, is their message to you now, Sukiyaki. So, yo, Sukiyaki, no bad blood, yo. If I had cabbage, I would eat cabbage. I love cabbage. Cabbage. So, I'll tell you, Sukiyaki, what are the two foods the aliens of light eat that you should eat three foods if you want to be more alien? Are you ready? Humans, do you want to have more of an alien physiological structure? If so, eat these three food on a daily basis. Or on a weekly basis if you can't afford a daily basis. Cabbage, cauliflower, lemons. If you eat these three things on a daily or as regular basis as possible, the lemons will give you the nutrients of the sun. The highest level of silica light. The cauliflower will give you the energy of the earth, the silica light. The cabbage will give you the deep energies of the fire of the earth. The cabbage is the flaming earth, and is also light. Bring forth these energies in, and know that when you surround yourself with these powerful foods, these are foods that exist on other planets. Aliens cultivate and harvest these foods as a form of technology that changes the whole planet. So all of those foods are magical and are worshipped. And eggplant is poison. It's in the nightshade family, and all nightshades are poison. They're mild poison. Eggplant is a mild poison, like alcohol. It's not a lethal poison, but it is technically a poison. Yes, technically a tomato is a poison. I do my best to avoid eating them. Well, see, here's my thing. Sukiyaki, you didn't let me finish. So, yes, it is poison. So is alcohol. But my personal ethics is I will engage in poison if if it's artisan made and I have a direct communication, conversation, and dialogue with the artisan. So sukiyaki, if you and me meet in person and you have me some marinara sauce, I'm going to eat it. Why? Because I respect you as a person. I respect your creation. And I respect my body enough that even though I don't regularly eat it, I'm able to eat it this one time to honor you. If you made craft alcohol, even though I don't consume alcohol, I will have a small amount of your craft alcohol. One, because you are an artist and an artisan, and I would like to support your art craft. This is called the shamanic code. If I go to any village in the world, sukiyaki, I will honor that village's cultural customs, even if those cultural customs are against my own natural beliefs. Why? Because this is the natural law of the shaman. If you had eggplant marinara and offered me some eggplant marinara, I would not eat all of it, and I would offer my fiance, who loves eating all of that stuff, to have it. And she would have a big fun time of it. I will try some and I will have some, but honor me that I won't eat very much because my body is not used to it. And it will make me sick if I eat too much. But yes, your eggplant marinara is a poisonous dish, but I will eat it because I respect you as a person. Somebody who made it for me. I'm a librarian, sukiyaki. That's the only label I prescribe to. Any other label is not accurate. I'm not a starseed. That is not an accurate. And I'm not a comrade. So. But it is very true. So I'm messing with you, sukiyaki. Yo, I love you so much. Big hug, person. I'm giving you a hard time because you're awesome and you can handle it. And if you couldn't, I wouldn't be giving you a hard time. If I'm cranky, I tell you, if I was cranky, I never smile this much when I'm cranky. I put my lemon on my chicken substitute. Okay. To any sphere beings, if you are a sphere being, if you feel connected to the sphere beings, if you know any sphere beings personally, or if you want a message from the sphere beings, they want exclusively messages from the spherical system. So we're only going to use the bead runes. Why? Because they don't like discs, and they definitely do not like the other types of runes. So we go right here. Okay. Please say stop for any sphere beings If you feel spherical in any way, please say stop. Okay, DYB, the sphere beings are telling you that go with the flow, let things happen, don't want to control it so much. Allow the natural procession to happen in its own way. Skywalker, the sphere beings are saying you can make it through whatever difficult situation you're going through. Write down what it is so you can create it into an art or a story to help others who are also struggling with it. The more that you can share this kindness to others, it will come back to you in many ways. That's not the reason to do it, but do it to know that the reciprocity of all your actions will come around at the right level. Sukiyaki, the sphere beings are telling you now, deeply and forever, that you are strong. You have the perseverance of the ox. Respect the natural kingdom and yourself. Find a right balance between how you move forward and how you feel yourself to move forward. And honor both in the right balance. And you will be one of the most strong individuals who have ever lived. Nutrition is equal to action. There has to be a correlation between the two. The higher the nutrition, the higher the level of action. The lower the nutrition, the lower the level of consistent action. I know yours, and I love your kindness, and I'm giving you my own truth, and I respect your kindness for honoring my truth. But yes, to me, I don't like tomatoes because they are my system. For me personally, they are poisonous, and to others, they are also poisonous. And if you wanted to do black magic, tomatoes are the best way to use black magic. But I don't think you're doing that, so I would eat your tomatoes. Secondly, I don't think you're a communist, but other people might think you are, and I don't like the internet thinking that. Thirdly, I love your kindness, and I respect you, and I am just doing my best to help the time travelers find this internet broadcast as entertaining as possible. Sukiyaki, know that you are the sun, you are the light, you are that kindness, that understanding, that maturity that you've wanted. Take that spiritual middle ground, that higher middle path of Buddha, and find that beauty within you. Thank you for being in your light, and thank you for understanding. Others people's light might be different than yours. Doesn't mean one is brighter than the other. It just means they're both different. I know what it means, but other people, it means something else. Sukiyaki. I know what you mean. Other people don't know what you mean. Google doesn't know what you mean. So, but yes, we are commodores in the military area. The chat is filled with landmines constantly, yo. No landmine, bro. Even if you are a Russian spy, I don't care. I will give anyone a reading, and I will treat them with kindness and respect to the best of my ability. So, but Sukiyaki, my question for you, very personal, but not personal at all. When you were a child, is there a certain media that you watched more than any other media? What was a fundamental, foundational piece of fiction that created you a lot of your sensibilities? You say we are what we eat. I disagree. I say we are what we watch. And a lot of who we are is based off of the programming in which we choose to consume regularly instead of the food we choose to consume. And consumption is consumption is consumption. Well then, Sukiyaki, then let me give you a Dragon Ball Z reading. I was talking to my fiance when we were walking earlier. So I have always gravitated to the middle path. This is the idea of acknowledging the darkness of our paths, going forward in light, but knowing that we can never truly be the light because we once have been the darkness. So we take the middle path. We take the spiritual ground of acknowledging that. This is best represented in the fictional character named Vegetable, or Vegeta. King, or Prince Vegeta. King Vegeta was his father, who looked just like him. Like great anime and manga stereotype. The people look just like their parents. So know that Vegeta is a very powerful symbol of the anti-hero, the entity who is a practitioner of the middle ground, of the middle path. Vegeta murdered people, was prideful, angry, and vindictive. He changed where he sacrificed himself in vain. He was able to selflessly give up his ego to fuse with Goku, his worst enemy, the person who he hated more than anyone else. He gave up his ego identity to become one with this person he hated in every way. When they fused, they were able to create a power that never happened. And the reason why Goku would beat Vegeta was Goku, he was also the middle way. He understood the fact of light and darkness. He was more a light middle practitioner, and Vegeta is a dark middle, but both Toriyama and Dr. Slump and all of Toriyama's creation, Sandland, all show the Shinto idea of the Buddhist middle way, or the middle path. The idea that there's poverty and riches, and there's a way in between, where Goku is a symbol of wealth, meaning that he's won this tournament, he's a famous, wealthy person, but he lives in the country in a very rural setting. And where Vegeta, he leaves the setting of wealth. One of the wealthiest people in the world is Bulma, his wife. He leaves this to train in these totally different environments, and they're both so focused on that combat where they don't see their lives. Don't be like a Saiyan. Don't give up your family, your heart connection for that physical fighting, the physical attributes that you have. Find the right balance between both and really find that middle moderation where both can exist in perfect harmony, to neither surplus or extreme. That is your Vegeta message, and your power level is over 11,000. Sukiyaki, do you still have your Ozaru tail? I hope you do not turn into a giant ape on the next full moon, because I do not want a green reptile man to blow up the moon. I hope you enjoy your vegetables. That dude's name is literally Vegetable, and it's hilarious that he's so serious, but his name is Vegetable. Like, yo, that show's hilarious. Goku's just bread, yo. It's so funny. There's a lot of humor the Americans don't know nothing about Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. How Dragon Ball is like boobs and child penis and all kinds of things that the Western audience are not into. But the early Dragon Ball manga is like, yo, that's an adult product, even though it's for kids. Cultural differences and all those things. Okay, to any Orions. Hello, Orions. I love your Orions. Here we go. Orion. You got gifts. Share your gifts. Give and receive, understand, and respect the gifts of others. Any Orions here, please say stop. Oh, we'll stop when the time is right. Have you seen the image on the internet where it's it's a Gohan rice a musical instrument, the piccolo, and a bowl of like steamed veggies on, and then in like a rocky environment, and it says screenshot of Dragon Ball Z, and nobody got the joke, and I saw it and I laughed so hard, yo. I laughed so hard. It was so funny. And I was like looked online and people were like, I don't get this joke. I don't understand how this is funny. And I'm like, it's so funny. The best naming convention Toriyama came up with, in my opinion, is Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. You put it together, and what do you got? Pink alien turning people into candy and eating, and cookies and eating them. Freya, thank you for being here, goddess. Okay, are you an Orion? Do you feel connection to the Orions? Do you want this message from the Orions? Please say stop. To any Orion sympathizers, or Orions yourself. See, Majin Buu is why I don't like food. I saw Dragon Ball Z at a young age, and Majin Buu just made me not like food. You got this big monster eating people. It just made me not like food. It just bothered me. Three is a magic number. Oh, yes, it is. Earth and faith and charity. Heart and the mind and the body. It gives you 3. That's for me. That's the magic number. Oh, yes, it is. It's the magic number. The heart and the mind and the body gives you 3. Okay, to the Orion in the audience. The Earth is a good place for you, but don't take over this planet. You will not succeed. If you are a dark entity from the Orion constellation and you're trying to use my broadcast for evil, it will backfire in your face worse than you can even imagine. This is a warning, not a threat. Know that this is inevitable, and if you attempt to cross humanity, it will only be you crossing yourself and any allies that you have made along the path. Those are false allies, and they will betray you before you can betray them. I know Orion, we're getting pretty harsh, but some Orions need to be harsh. Some of you Orions, you're cool. It's not a monolith. Okay, next group of Orions. You have really powerful gifts. Connect to your gifts. Use them for kindness. Teach others. Share them. Don't hoard your gifts. And be open to sharing and receiving these gifts on a more cosmic level than you have previously. Brett. What is that? Are my conjunctions good, yo? No, this is my old Irish custom page boy hat. People take stuff, yo, way too seriously. Yes, I like wearing multiple jackets. Freya, are you here? If so, please choose resin, beads, or wood. Goddess, I would love to give you a reading. And thank you for showing up to my prayers. It means a lot. When the deity you pray to shows up in your live stream. It's a big thing. Okay. To any alien, if you're an alien, if you just know there's aliens, if you just want a message from the aliens, these are just the aliens. Here we go. Alien, please say stop. I am very grateful. Wearing 2 jackets is illegal in some countries. I was unaware of that. Thank you for sharing. I need to research that more. That's hilarious and kind of terrible at the same time. Okay, thank you, aliens known as Skywalker. Mankind cares about you. The aliens want you to know that mankind is here. The mankind is honoring you. The 2 aspects of joy, the joy you give and the joy you receive, is shared between your connection with you and the greater whole of mankind. Skywalker. To any other aliens, flexibility is key. Your mission might change. Things might be in flux at this time. Go with that and know that the objective will still be, the target still will be reached, and everything will work out the way kinda it was supposed to be, but even better. Well, sometimes I wear way more than 2 jackets. I get made fun of sometimes, but I like it. My fiance gives me a hard time. So I wear like 5 jackets, yo. Okay, yo, alien. Mankind again, live in mankind, share it, be it, hold it, and honor it at the highest of all vibrations. I'm a hairless lion. I need all the jackets I can get. What are you talking about? You really like those labels. Sherarigan. The Freya, angelically possessed J. Rose. Thank you so much. Do you want your message? Resin, bead, or wood? Type in the first letter of any of those words. Red, white, or blue. Okay, to anyone who's a UFO aficionado, who feels connected to the UFOs, who have UFOs here, who want UFOs around them, who know the UFOs are connected, please say stop. Yes, I have. Okay, Skywalker. Stop. Okay, Sukiyaki, your UFO message is the UFO spinning is hovering right around you. All you need to do is respect it. Don't label it as a negative vessel. Know that even though you have no clue what it's going to be, it has to be great because you're going to make it great. If not, it's going to be terrible and you got to deal with the consequences. Your thoughts create your reality. You have free will. Supersedes any rune reading any person can ever give you. When the spaceship shows up, how are you going to respond to them? And are you going to be ready for the mysterious cosmos that awaits? Okay. Skywalker, the UFO is in your blood. Your ancestors are aliens of some kind, and your inheritance is UFOs and spaceships. At some point, you will pilot these vessels and start living on organic spaceships and building telepathic connections with sentient vessels that travel throughout the cosmos. Do this in your mind and your imagination now until the technology catches up. For any UFO people now or in the future, connect to the planet, connect to the deepest part of the earth. Ground inward and know outward of your beauty. Connect to your own inner growth and have connections for your family, both personal and global. Your ship will be made of sentient fungus. You will telepathically communicate it. That's what I see from the rune, Skywalker. Okay, to the light beings, to any light beings, anywhere. If you're made of light and you're showing up and you feel light, if you had your cabbage earlier today, crazy cosmic light beings, you eat your leafy light. I hope you enjoyed my messages previously. Anyone now or in the future, but here we go. If you are a light being or you feel connected to the light beings or you want this message from the light beings, please say stop. We're going to use resin, which is solid light. Freya J. Rose, if you're here, please say stop. You are loved. Thank you for being alive. On that case, the ship wants you to eat it. If it's a sentient fungus, it's able to produce edible food, and then you become part of the ship. And then when you reproduce, your child has DNA of ship inside of it. Okay, I know that song, "The Garden in Your Mind." That is real. That's some real magic from Mr. Rogers. Freya, do you want to post the link to that here so everyone can see it? Moderators have link posting privileges. But the garden in your mind is a very powerful spiritual tool, Divya J. Inside each person is a garden. Oftentimes the weeds are doubt. I can't do it. I'm not good enough. Everything's bad. These are my beliefs. These are my labels. These are all the weeds growing over this massive garden in your mind. But when you pick those weeds and you plant powerful cabbages and other things that grow and can be eaten and be celebrated inside you, it changes your life. And when you harvest that mentally, your whole universe changes around you. And Mr. Rogers has shown that through the garden in your mind on the PBS station. YouTube channel. And okay, anyone here? Light beings. If you're a light being or you're still connected to the light being, say stop. So that's my goal, Sukiyaki, is to have a broadcast television show on global television where I show up on the set, I change my jacket to a different jacket and my shoes to a different pair of shoes, and then I give readings, and then when the video is over, I go back to my original jacket and my shoes and I leave the set. Why would I do that? Because it's awesome magic and nobody else does that stuff. And Rogers knew what it was. And I'm like, yo, Rogers, that's so rad. I'm just going to show up singing and be like, yeah, don't you want a reading? Okay, Divya J. Connect to the earth. Connect to the ground. Connect to the planet. Connect to the soil. Connect to your deep connection to the earth. Love her, honor her, and respect how she has nurtured you to this part of your life. Skywalker, you are performing some type of high-level magic. Your magic is working. It's going to give you what you want very soon. And just surrender to the fact that these spells have been cast and nothing can stop the spirits from manifesting it. Zach, and I don't know that army, Freya. But if you want your reading, I know the army of the Valkyries, and they want you to receive a message from me. They're kind of being loud. You may not hear them, but I hear them. Double mutants. I pray for all people, but what are double mutants? So how are they a mute? So basically they're a mutated person who then mutates further, or are they someone who mutated one time and then at another time they mutated at a different level, out of a different type of mutation? Greetings, Violet Ann. Thank you for being here. Do you want resin? Do you want beads? Do you want wood? We got the goddess Freya. Oh. The clown crown virus. I'm aware. The clown crown. Well, eggplants are nightshades, and nightshades are poison. They're not lethal poison, but they do negatively affect your body. Moderation is key. The crown virus, yeah. Don't you like food, friend Suki? Are you familiar with Sukiyaki? Are you familiar with the popular band OK Go? They were famous with a video with a bunch of people dancing, running on treadmills. I would have fallen off that treadmill, yo. I like treadmills, but I'm not very good with them. Okay, to anyone here, if you want your reading, please type in. I really want to give all you awesome people who are practitioners who work with the Nordic goddess Freya in any way readings. And to do this, your free will is involved. So I say resin, wood, or bead. No dirty jokes, please. I don't. It's funny. Humans are silly. Let's not go into it. And food is weird. Humans are silly and food is weird. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay. Goddess Freya, I will use the runes that were made custom by a kind witch friend of mine who would like to remain anonymous. And Violet Anne, I will use beads. Please say stop. Please keep all hands, feet, extremities, and objects within the train car during all times while the ride is in motion. Until the ride is in motion, please remain seated. Once the ride is in motion, do your best to hold on to the handrails at all times. If you do not have hands, synthetic hands will be provided for you. Okay, Violet Anne, thank you for having hands. You are psychically protected. Much of your protection magic is working. Goddess Freya is divinely protecting you, and your needs will be met. Keep using magic to create your needs, to make things happen, to really provide the income, the desire, and the happiness that is yours. Know that you have the strength to make it through any difficulty, any hard times, any difficult emotions, any rough patches inside. Your willpower, your mental ability to create, to allow, and to magnify is so profound. Share this to the world. Know that you are protected through cosmic magic, that your needs are being met and being heard, and that your strength inwardly will make it happen outwardly. Violet Anne, thank you so much for all that you do in this world and around it. And this in all galaxies. Are you referring to a man known as Jackie Torrance? Didn't that kid's son have telepathic abilities? And later on became a drug addict in another book written by the man known as King? Okay, Freya, please say stop. If you ever go to a haunted hotel and nobody's there, and it's just weirdly empty, and you're like, man, this is a weird hotel, and you're a writer and you're supposed to be writing your story, and you start going a little crazy, I tell you, whatever you do, you be respectful to whoever you meet, and lock yourself away so you do not attempt to attack your family, and pay no attention to the little girls riding tricycles. I tell you, those topiaries still give me nightmares. No movie has ever said, man, that gardener is scary. Whoever that gardener is, man, that gardener is freaky. I don't know who that person is who decides to cut those hedges at this hotel, but they are not getting paid enough for their really avant-garde use of hedgery and hedgecraft. I saw that movie at a way too young age. Devil makes me do nothing, Skywalker. Yeah, no, don't need anybody's nightshades unless you personally know them and you can vet that they are not poisoning you with magic. We love you, Sukiyaki, and I hope to enjoy your eggplant parmesan at a further time when I meet you in Japan. We'll use our teleportation guns, like in Portal. Okay. Freya, I'm being told to stop. You are a strong person. You have this strength. You have that perseverance. You have all that you need there for you. Freya, grab that Mr. Rogers and post the link so everyone can have it here. That song is great. I've listened to that like 50 times. It's great. Freya, you are holding the torch. You are the flame. You are the beacon. Don't let your flame burn you or others. Sometimes when you're alone in the darkness holding the flame, you want to put it out because you feel like your arm's getting tired. But believe that it is the right thing to do is to keep the flame bright, to keep the light on, and know that you deserve to be wealthy, you deserve to be abundant, you deserve power, grace, allowance of all your strengths to come in. Breathe in this frequency. Find this sensation inwardly and amplify it throughout the world. Okay, if you people talking about, they're like saying so kinds of weird things about this like PBS video that like nobody even sees and like no one even knows nothing about. Well, here it is. There's a link. Thank you everyone for staying tuned. Are you like, man, all of these readers are like so mainstream and they're always like conforming to like all the other stuff that all those people are doing. They're always like doing all the same things. I wish some person was like so obscure that like I'm cool because I know about them and like other people don't know about them. That means that they're not as cool because it's, and when it becomes popular, I won't like it as much because it's more popular. But now that it's obscure, it's really cool. And I say thank you, person. If you don't think that way, someone else does. And I say thank you, that person. Thank you for the way you think, and I hope you disagree to the Valley person who just had their statement. Thank you. Your vibrational frequency is also medicinal. Greetings, Fit for Life. Hey, hey, hey. What a wonderful kind of day, Fit for Life, where people live and work and play, and they currently get along with each other. No matter how mean she is, do not punch your sister. Fit for life. That's a message from Arthur. Odin's here right now. If I'm doing the runes were made by Odin. Odin had to give me permission to do the runes, so he's right here. Arthur is a public broadcasting program in the United States on PBS. It is a long-running thing, and there's an episode in which the character punches his younger sister because she breaks one of his things. So, I'm telling you. Yes. You want me to channel? Okay, yeah. Let me finish this though. Please read the pinned message. Let me finish. Here we go. Light beings is the last one. So, okay. Anyone, cosmic entities. Here we go. Are you a indigo or crystal child? If so, this is your message. Please say stop. Indigo or crystal children. Are you an indigo? Are you a crystal? Are you something other or similar or different? Do you want a message from these groups? Do you like these content that is coming out now? If so, please say stop. Okay, I need one more person to agree for channeling. So Fib for Life, Freya, I need a third viewer to say I want to see a channeling right now, and then I'll do it. I need 3 people to say it. Okay. Suki, your indigo is weird. You create your reality for yourself. Your destiny is not predetermined. You make it by your free will choices. Understand that your free will is important. Don't give it up to other people. That's all I do, friend. Okay, this is how it's going to work. I got a bunch of cosmic Vikings here, and whatever you want to label yourself as, you Odin or Freyr practitioner, so you working with the old way. So he's going to show up, he's going to take over, and he's just going to make certain you know what you're doing. He's not going to put up with no bullshit. So I say, moderators, help me out. If any new people show up, make certain that they straight up resin, wood, or bead, and he'll give them their rune and then move on to the next person. So just everybody, if you want one, get ready, get resin, wood, or bead ready in your mind, and he's going to call on you. It's going to be your turn, and you do it. Freya, before I go in, oh my god. So the child of destiny known as Mrs. Knowles, who wrote that song that you said, I got this message and it's hilarious. I gotta tell you. Okay. Freya, please place all of your possessions in the rectangular containment unit to the direction closest to your heart. Say it again. Freya, please place all possessions in the rectangular containment unit to the direction closest to your heart. Okay, now I'm going to enter channeling. Greetings, children. I will say this one time. If you want your message, I offer 3. Witch-made resin. Druid-made wood. Hand-carved bead, rune. These are your choices. If there's a list, I'll go off of the list. If not, I will make my own list in my mind. Thank you, humans, for helping for the presentation of this Odin runic transmission. Yes. Okay, first we have wood from Skywalker. Skywalker, please say stop. Allow your own inner Odin to tell you when. There are no cards fit for life. Sukiyaki, say stop. If you are strong enough to handle this message, humans, I will hold no punches. I will say what is needed to be said. If I offend you, if I hurt your feelings, if I make you feel bad in any way, you're making yourself feel bad. You are not wanting to acknowledge what I am saying to you because somehow you know that it's too true. It's just real and you don't want it to be real, so you make it fake. That's your free will choice. I honor you either way. Know that the trickster, my son Loki, will play tricks on the mind if you don't want to see the truth. And the truth oftentimes will take an eye. Fit for life. Your choice of the different types of runes. Okay. Skywalker. Long before you know history, your ancestors had communion with me, with the other gods. We gave them secrets. These secrets were not passed down through words, they were passed down through genes, through genetics, from one line to another. Once it mixes in the perfect form, these entities will be communed with the ancestry, with the highest concept of inheritance of magic through their system. You possess this magic blood. Know that it's flowing through you. Harness your energy. Stand in your power. Do not allow others to remove your strengths. Stand at the prow of your boat and allow the waves to rise you up and down, knowing your victorious, powerful, cosmic feminine magic is creating universes, cosmic totalities of infinite space around, through, and because of your choices. Sukiyaki. You feel like everything's going bad now. Giant chunks of ice are falling from the sky. Chaos. Global issues are affecting you locally. You feel defensive, anxious, confused, and sad. Why? Because this is the moment for the harvest. This is the moment for you to do all the work that you've planted before. Everything you've wanted is rising to the surface. Get those vegetables, get those fruit before the frost comes. Know that each day they stay in the earth, the closer they come to rot or pest or prey. Bring them in, put the hard work to harvest the person you want to be going forward, and leave that person behind. I'll make certain that the ravens consume his corpse. I'll do that just for you, friend Sukiyaki. No, you kill the old you. I will just make certain that the corpse is consumed. You need to do the killing, Sukiyaki. I'll make certain that all the bones go to use. Who is next? Resin says fit for life. Please say stop. Skywalker, you are a powerful individual. Thank you for helping this. Freya, wife of the cosmos, the infinite daughter raised by witches, the greatest mage in the universe. Wear your mighty gold necklace with power. I respect your might, O divine cosmic bride. The Rune of Odin. I am directly involved in your life, fit for life. I am communicating to you daily through the little whisper you hear, the little voice of intuition, the little thought in the mind that you can't explain, the idea, the concept that comes from nowhere. Listen to me. I am the ideas. I am the voice. I am the inspiration inside. Stand in your idea of protection. Don't overdo it like you are at war, but know that you want to maintain your peace, and through that, you will have the mobility. Look to your horse, look to your vehicle. Know that you can travel even during your global issues. Find a way to transmit, to transport, and to transact with other individuals. Find your way amongst the masses and connect to your highest self, fit for life. You are connecting to me directly, and you can never cut off this connection you have with I, the god of mentalism. Yes, please no cannibalism here. But we we in Valhalla know of your actions and the jokes you make of the actions of others. I will answer two more humans, and then I will return you to your regularly scheduled runic broadcast. Two more. You have a few minutes. I am gaining a little busy on a lot of affairs of the acquiring of further wisdom. I learn from you humans, but until more of you show up, the amount that I'm learning is not quite to my satisfaction. So 2 more. Or 1 more. If there's only 1. I say for the last time, resin, wood, bead. Those are good things. This is your body speaking to you, Freya. What do you choose? Sukiyaki, you have been answered. 1 extra for you only is strength. Know the strength, hold the strength, and the answer is within. Get him. Yes, you can completely be yourself here. Oh, goddess. Getum is not a word. At least your human has in his vocab that I am tapped into. Wood is life. Resin is creativity. Bead is expression. Bring that in now and celebrate it always. Freya, you are the last. You always keep me waiting, cosmic life and cosmic rife of the cosmic life. Thank you for not providing any more cosmic strife. Please say stop. You are very wise, fit for life. There's very little difference between one's life and one's wife. Your lion is not here. This is Odin smoking. Smoking. I don't know if you can see the heat coming off of the body, but your friend human is, when he comes back, he might want to take off one of these 2 jackets. Okay, please say stop. Freya. Freya. Oata. Give birth now. Allow the seed to grow. Harvest is in. Feel the vibration all. Celebrate your magic that you have planted and honor what is coming forth. Your ancestry of magic is coming through. Your bloodline lineage is sending you the message of kindness, understanding, and hope. Hold your sunlight, Frigga. Know of your brightness. Stand in your poetic might. Create. Eat when eat is needed. Fast for knowledge as I have taught. Find the wisdom of Yggdrasil deep in its infinite knot. Create the life force needed. The sun of the heart of the earth. Bring forth the mighty reindeers, and let their mighty force know that I have seen the end of all life, as have you. Ragnarok will come, all will die, and all will become sinew. Be aware of the nasty reality that is forged, long past time, the dullness of broken swords. Create in your mind the happiest life for now, and know that at some time you will feel the sweat on your brow at the moment of combat as you raise your sword high. Stand in the gleam of the light as you give your mighty sigh. As the armies march, the Valkyries' feathers flow. The mighty armor is let go. Stand in your strength and let it be so. O goddess, let you know of your strength, your power, and hold it in. Feel the power and let your light begin. Goodbye, humans. Thank you for requesting me at this time. Fit for life. Okay, hey, everybody. I was not prepared for that Fit for Life. Normally, I prepare myself more if I know I'm on a channel. I take more precautions so I don't have such effects when I come back into my human body. So I'm going to do my best to continue this broadcast. I might want to put a blindfold on, but I don't think I have one. So I'm just going to be blinded by all this third-dimensional light. Okay. Yeah. Hello, screen. I don't want to look at you right now. So hello, everybody. I'm not going to answer you right now. Why? Because it's blinding light. And I got to adjust my eyeballs. I'm going to let this dog inside, and then I will respond to you. Oh, do you want to say hi? Yeah. Okay. Whoa. I hope those were good. I have no clue what happened. Hello. I'll do it all the time. Alien etiquette. That's fascinating. Okay, so hello, co-creator. If you're a co-creator, say stop. If not, I'm going to say stop for you. I'm going to end this broadcast. Co-creator, you're here. If you feel like you've co-created something, if you like co-creating something, if you always wanted to co-create something, here we go. No darkness here, friend. Darkness is gone. I told him to leave. I told darkness be gone. I don't like you anymore. Let me hang out with your even cooler cousin known as Light. Light has musical instruments. Darkness is, like, boring. I got nothing to say to you, Darkness. You piece of shit. I don't like you at all, and you're ruining my day, darkness. You're making everything worse and shadowy, but sometimes you add contrast, and I celebrate the contrast. But other that time, I got nothing to say to you, darkness, besides all the stuff I'm saying to you right now. So I hope you listen, but I'm not really here to talk to you. I'm here for you to listen to me, and I don't want to listen to you. That's what talking really means, darkness, but I don't really want to talk to you. I want you to listen to me, so I'm just talking at you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking with you. I'm talking at you, darkness. And you better freaking listen, because what I gotta say is the truth, and you need to deal with it, darkness. Sukiyaki, you and me should go on the bridge under troubled water. I wonder what Jumpin' Joe DiMaggio has to say about that. Hello, Flick. Ah. Okay. Freya. This is for you being a co-creator. Drive, if you get paid for driving people or you pay other people to drive you, you can meet individuals you wouldn't meet otherwise. Understand the momentum of movement is very powerful. The more you jog or walk or spend time in nature moving, the more the world opens up for you. Okay, co-creators. Understand that your connection is perfectly aligned to what it should be. If you need to plant more seeds, if you need to set more boundaries, be clear about what you want and allow that to happen in its perfect allowance. No co-creators, you have planted the seed, let the harvest be now. Let that moment of breakthrough happen. And everything behind it is left in the shadows. Okay. Co-creator. Wealth is going to happen when you know that you're co-creating with the universe and the universe has all the wealth in the world. Allow that in and manifest more and more every day. I know a lot of the human popular culture references, but sometimes when I'm still having Odin high, I'm not the best dispositor of pop culture references. But okay, we're just gonna go hard now. Are you guys ready? We're gonna go rapid fire. I know you're here, people who I'm about to list, but I'm gonna go rapid fire because we had 2 hours and I'm tired. And I'm gonna end this podcast. So, okay, are you an Akashic researcher? Do you feel connected to the Akashic? Guess what? You know all that you need to know, and you know more things that you don't need to know. Research what is needed and focus on what is relevant instead of what is theological. Focus on what is applicable instead of theological, and make it happen instead of thinking about it. Understand that your soulmate is a concept made with yourself. Find a way to work with yourself to reproduce kindness and allowance in your universal self. Mother Gaia is loving and supporting anyone who cares about her. Work with the planet and know she is helping you in so many ways. The shambolic frequency of the universe, inside the earth and outside of the earth, is a holy place of cosmic highest vibration. Bring forth your connection to Shamballa, honor it, and know deeply that it is in the earth, it is of the earth, and it is amplifying through the earth. To anyone who feels connected to the city of Telos underneath Mount Shasta, any inner earth magic, know that the strength of the inner earth people is so strong that they chose to go to the human plane, forget their inner earth magic, and still have the strength to change the world, to bridge the two communities together. Know that all of the beautiful things in the earth are also manifested outside the earth in a different way. Know that the Buddhic message now is for you to allow things to happen in their own progression, in their own magic. Stop forcing and start experimenting. Don't let your hypothesis prevent you from seeing what the proper outcome will be. That outcome is within you, and is the magic you choose to make. Okay, Jesus, if you feel connected to Jesus, know that Jesus' gift is absolution of negative sins. All of those terrible things you've done are forgiven. The gift of forgiveness, of understanding, and love is within you. Find more of it and breathe it in. Love is for everybody. Love is your choice. Your love message now is that stop being defensive. Most roses have thorns. To quote a powerful human song, love is a rose, and you better not pick it. It only grows when it's on the vine. A handful of thorns, and you know you missed it. You bruise your love when you say the word mine. Peace. If you feel peace, peace is in the sky. Peace is above you. Peace is holding up the rooftops. Peace is keeping it all together. Look in that peace inwardly and know that it also exists outwardly. Creation. If you feel that your creations are going slowly or not fast enough, it's your choice to wave the wand, break the icicle, and let it melt into that steaming water, and let that vapor fuel you forward. Be a steam-powered motion. Take that ice and use it to propel you forward. YouTube tags 2021. If you feel connected to this moment now, to this identity now, connect more to who you have been in the past and who you want to be in the future, because both are happening right now in 2021 on YouTube based on this tag. Thank you. Greetings, Saibo. The lizard. Whoa. Helicopter. Who wants to be told that? Sounds offensive. Sorry, Saibo, I did not mean to offend you. If I did, then I hope we can reconcile that in some way. Helicopters are powerful magic, yeah. I once played this video game where you're a space helicopter shooting all kinds of blimps in space. It's hilarious. Yeah, etymology is fascinating. Like helocopter. Yeah, teleporting helicopter. I've also seen a time traveling helicopter in a vision once. Also in like a submarine helicopter. It's like a helicopter that is equipped to be a full operational submarine, but it's like propelled like a helicopter. No, in real life, there's a teleporting helicopter. No, Sukiyaki, don't post. No. No links on that. It happened. I know it happened, Cybo. It's cool. We don't need to prove it. This broadcast is about to end. So I say thank you, people. Okay. Anybody now or in the future, here's your moment of time. Okay, Freya, thank you so much for showing up. That private session is gonna blow your mind. The Land of Oz. What? Okay. Oh, totally. Yeah, the Land of Oz is a metaphor of the ego. It's a metaphor of a lot of things. That's fascinating. Okay, people now or in the future. You think it's not happening. You think there's no magic. You think the aliens aren't real. Nothing powerful, awesome has ever happened, and it's always going to be sucky forever because it's been sucky since forever, so it's going to keep being sucky. You're wrong. You are entirely incorrect. Going forward is going to be rad. It's going to be better than it's ever been. It's going to be cooler than you've ever thought. It's going to be more amazing than it ever has been. Why? Because it's starting to be that way now. Certain people are making it happen now. The more that this happens, the more that now of amazement happens. So if you think nothing's happening, well, it is. If you think, oh, it's the world's never going to change, you're wrong. And how can you see this? By just seeing the change in you. Are you the same person you were 6 months? How has this pandemic affected you? Have you noticed that many people are very different than they were just 2 years ago? Find this connection. Learn that things are changing. The world is developing at a lot faster rate than you can visualize with your own human perspective. There is YouTube lag, yes. The times they are changing. There's a man with a gun over there. He's telling me, you got to beware. And I walk up to that guy with a gun and I'd be like, hey, yo. Hey, guy with a gun. And I get real close to him. And he starts getting a little spooked. He's like, dude, I got a gun. I'm like, hey, I know you got a gun. And I take a gun from him. And he freaks out. But he sees I got his gun now, so I put it on the ground, kick it away. It's disarmed. I give the guy a hug, and he's confused, keep looking at his gun. And he's like, well, I'm going to get my gun, and I'm going to shoot you. And I'm like, no, you're going to hug me right now. We're just going to hug. And he's like, okay, well, I kind of wanted this hug, but no one else wanted to hug me because I'm a mean, scary guy with a gun. I'm like, guy with a gun, I love you. And he's like, no one ever said that to me ever before. And I'm like, guy, we don't need no gun. We don't need this guy no more. We can go forward. Do you want an apple? I got some runes in my pocket. You can tell me when to stop shuffling this bag. And I'll give that guy a reading. Why? Because I'm a grown-ass man who's willing to cry and say, hey, yo, I understand this violence. I understand this pain. I understand this suffering. We're going to move forward the right way. I don't understand the correlation between teleporting strippers. I'm so lost, yo. People who get paid for taking their clothes off is a very old profession. People who get paid to putting clothes on is also an old profession. So I got no judgment on that. 17 years is a good long time. Then that most of the people who don't do that profession more than 5 years. And I don't know much about that profession myself. I prefer clothing because I have X-ray vision. I can see everybody's naked body anyway, so I don't really need to pay someone to take their clothes off because I already know what they look like with their clothes off. So. Okay, yo. Thank you to all the mysterious strangers who find this broadcast. I don't care about crying because I'm real and I'm the realest that I've ever been. Before I've been a lot faker. I'm becoming realer every day, so I tell you. Fit for life, man. When somebody got a gun pointed at your face, you got two options. You either say, yo, shoot me, or yo, shoot me and I love you. And I will always go with that second option, fit for life, every time. To all the mysterious strangers, to any humans or non-humans who have found this broadcast now or in the future, you are loved. The cosmos supports you, and you must not know Anubis then, because he doesn't open his mouth. At least to me, I've never seen his tongue. So good night, all, and may your soul weigh only a feather. Goodbye, and I look forward to seeing you in the next podcast.